Hundreds of first responders across the state are now trained to handle accidents involving livestock. Cheboygan County records its first bovine tuberculosis positive cattle herd, and Michigan wheat growers are set to vote on checkoff continuation. I'm Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
First responders have always been trained to answer the call, but now hundreds more are prepared to respond to accidents involving livestock transportation haulers. While these accidents don't happen often, the volume and frequency of livestock transportation from farm to processing plants led MSU Extension's Emergency Response to Accidents Involving Livestock Team, or E-RAIL, to develop hands-on in-person training for first responders.
Very few have an ag background. Very few have shown in 4-H understand animal behavior and their response in a stress situation. So this was developed to be able to give the tools to the firefighters, to the police officers, that would allow them to easily manage a situation, not only on the roadway, but in the case of livestock still alive, containing them to the immediate area and not create secondary incidences from the original accident.
Among the resources for first responders are 3 trailers strategically placed around the state in Branch, Jackson, and Otsego counties that have tools and equipment for managing the scene of an accident involving livestock.
Here are a couple cattle panels that we have. So when we're looking at training and helping first responders understand animal containment, something just as simple as taking these panels and making sure that they're latched correctly is huge when it comes to responding to an accident involving livestock. This would be another piece of equipment that's located inside the response trailer. This piece of equipment allows first responders to be able to move hogs efficiently, and knowing how to use this piece of equipment is absolutely huge when trying to move hogs. Okay, as we know, if you've got hogs that are funneling down the panel side here, okay, we can use this board, right, to keep the hogs going in the direction that we want them to go.
Industry support for the trailers and first responder training came from the Michigan Alliance for Animal Agriculture, the Michigan Pork Producers Association, the National Pork Board, and various county farm bureaus across the state.
The biggest thing is the fact that the groups came together, identified an issue, and with the help of a lot of community, with a lot of agricultural, with a lot of first responder organizations, came up with a program that launches what we're trying to do. And hopefully it can expand into other areas. Only having 3 in the state is a limited situation, but it's a beginning. And if they can build upon that and have that same type of interagency cooperation in their community, why, this is one aspect you hope you never need, but you're going to.
There is an ongoing effort to place at least 3 more equipped response trailers across the state. Coming up, Cheboygan County records its first bovine TB positive cattle herd.
There's torque. Then there's 1,050 pound-feet of available best-in-class torque. There's towing. Then there's up to 37,000 pounds of available best-in-class towing. There's backing up a trailer. Then there's backing up with available class-exclusive Pro Trailer Backup Assist. In other words, there are trucks, and then there's the new Ford Super Duty, the most capable heavy-duty pickup truck ever built.
The Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development is reporting a confirmed case of bovine tuberculosis in a Cheboygan County beef herd located in Michigan's accredited free zone. The case was found through routine surveillance testing required by the state's current Memorandum of Understanding with the U.S. Department of Agriculture. This is the first recorded case of a bovine TB positive cattle herd in Cheboygan County. However, the disease was detected in 2 free-ranging white-tailed deer from the county in 2010. It is the 81st cattle herd in the state to be identified with bovine TB since 1998. The Farm Workforce Modernization Act passed in the U.S. House Thursday with bipartisan support. The legislation establishes a program for undocumented workers to gain legal status through continued agricultural employment. It mandates E-Verify for all ag employers and streamlines the H-2A guest worker program. Farm Bureau will continue to work with Congress on this legislation as it moves through the process and advocate for member priorities. Up next, voting on the Michigan Wheat Program referendum begins Monday.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the experience you get with our local trusted advisors is different. From financial security to a helping hand, Farm Bureau understands the experience matters. Find an agent who can protect what matters to you.
A referendum on the state's wheat program gets underway March 22nd. The Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development has mailed ballots to the state's wheat growers, who have until April 2nd to cast their vote. For the program to continue, more than 50% of the votes cast must approve the proposal. 2 outstanding 4-H volunteers have received this year's Michigan Farm Bureau 4-H Excellence in Agriculture Awards. Stacy Howe of Mecosta County and Christy Warren of Washtenaw County are being recognized for their leadership in 4-H youth development and education. Each will receive $1,000 grants to help support a 4-H program of their choosing. For more news and videos, visit MichiganFarmNews.com or the Michigan Farm Bureau channel on YouTube. With Farm News 5, I'm Janelle Brose. Have a great week of farming.